It's 14-12. And right now we have kind of pretty much a quick, fast start. So Doncic once again brings the ball up. A double screen at the top of the key. Doncic rolls right. Doncic, nice feed to Powell, and he scores. Dallas now leads 16-12. So once again, Jamal Murray brings the ball up. Gives it to Grant, who gives it to Jokic on the post-up. Jokic in the post-up. Trying to turn around, he kind of bumps. Gets blocked from behind by Doncic. Finney-Smith steals the ball. He goes in transition. He's taking it. Can't find anybody. Gives it to Powell. Powell, nice Euro step, and he scores. And Dallas now leads 18-12, 6:16 remaining. Already timeout. Shout out to my man Anthony L. in the building. He says, "What is good, Louis?" So we are at a timeout, 6:16 in the first quarter. And the Mavericks off to a good start. They now lead 18-12. You are watching Nuggets and Mavericks on the LBFWN. And ladies and gentlemen, just checking in, as my man always likes to do, man. He always likes to make a grand entrance, man. And shout out to him for the interview with Eric Anders, man. Your boy, my partner in crime, D, the Godfather Jefferson. What is good, my brother?
What's good with you? What's good with you, Louis? Luigi Capitan. What's good, bro?
Right,
what's up, everybody? Run me in the chat, Anthony L. Kid Glory, what's up? What's up with y'all, man? Just having a good night, man. I've been talking all day, bro. I did a couple of lives myself. I've been on about 3 lives, and it's basketball time, baby.
That's right, man. That's right. So we got Luka Doncic and we got Michael Porter Jr. because that might kind of be the Jokic, but Michael Porter Jr. has been playing well. He's been playing well as of late, and it looks like he's starting to figure it out. As the type of player that he can be for this Denver Nuggets team. And I said that, he's definitely needed for sure. So right now, Dallas is up 18-12 right now. A lot of high scoring early in this first quarter. Any words you want to say to the public, D?
No, I will just say this. I will just say this. It was a lot of things that I said on He Knows the Sports Lives when we used to be on there doing those basketball topics. And bro, you already know I had Denver in there with with the LA teams, and I said because Michael Porter Jr. is coming back, and I say, well, you brought up Michael Porter Jr. to be perfectly honest, and I was like, yeah, and these guys are going to get into a rhythm, and Michael Porter Jr. is going to be extremely dangerous when you add that to what they already have. This team is going to make some noise, and the better Michael Porter Jr. gets, the better we're going to see the Denver Nuggets play. That's for sure. That's going to make all the difference in the world.
Damn, I missed most of what you said, but I know you said that they were going to make some noise, so.
Yeah. Because of the Michael Porter situation. But I was just saying when we was on, before the season, I was like, you brought up the Porter Jr. point that they got him coming back, but I was like, this team is going to be effective come postseason because of how close they got this year. And they already got chemistry. And Gary Harris is out. Is he back yet?
No, Gary Harris is playing tonight.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I expect big things from Denver.
Yeah, I think they're starting to play better, and I noticed that they're pushing the ball up more because they were one of the slowest paced teams in the league. And now they're starting to play a little bit faster. And even in this game against Dallas, because Dallas likes to push the pace, they're starting to do that. Even though you're still seeing a little blend of half court, they're trying to become a more complete team. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, the game is back. Is the stream up on your end?
Yeah, 12-18, 6 minutes, 10 seconds left.
You can take it over from here.
All right, so Murray at the top of the key with the ball, dribbles around the screen, kickball against Finney-Smith. So Dallas will keep the ball, 14 seconds left on the shot clock. 6 minutes and 5 seconds left in the game, and the Dallas Mavericks are up with a 6-point lead. Paul Millsap is another, man, these guys, I'm telling you, when the playoffs come around, these guys are going to be dangerous. So Murray dribbles around the Jokic string, goes straight to the lane, and he can't get the shot. Rebounded by Finney Smith. Kicks it back to Luka Doncic, and Luka bring the ball across the court. So Luka with the ball on the wing. Shoots it over to DeLon Wright over to Hardaway Jr. for the three, but he misses. And Torrey Craig comes down with the rebound, gives it to Jokic. Jokic over to Murray. Murray with the short jump inside, and he scores. So that's 14-18, 4-point lead by the Dallas Mavericks. Gideon in the building. What's up, Gideon? Luka Doncic with the Euro step, but block. No cigar inside with that, Luka. Luka tries again and block again. So great defense by Grant. And then Grant takes it right to the rack, but a nice strip by Finney Smith. Good hands by Finney Smith to knock that ball out of Grant's hands. That was definitely a score. But that was awesome defense by Grant on the other end. He blocked Luka twice, and, that's something to be said because Luka's a scoring machine.
Yeah, Luka's very crafty, but Grant did a great job timing his blocks. So Jokic in the post, wow, he did a double spin move, pull up Blade Divac, but misses the basket into the hands of Luka Doncic. So Luka gets a screen by Powell. He dribbles left, dribbles right. He floats it up, and he misses. But on the dunk is Finney Smith, but looks like they're going to not count that. It might have been offensive interference, so that's why they're not going to count that basket.
Definitely not. And as we were just talking about him, Michael Porter Jr. steps up to the scores table. He's going to be checking in the game soon. But in the meantime, Murray with the ball. Kicks it out to Grant. Grant dribbles, loses the ball inside, but that's going to be a foul on Finney Smith. Body contact there. Now, Grant was driving to the bucket, but he didn't put the ball up to shoot. So, but they're giving him a shooting foul.
I'm surprised he got that call.
Yeah, I thought it would just be a loose ball foul, non-shooting foul, but they're putting him at the line.
Should be a non-shooting foul.
Yeah.
Because I think this was the first foul of the game, I believe. So I'm surprised he's getting free throws with this much time remaining.
Right, he definitely wasn't in shooting motion, so I thought they were just going to take it out.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we got a doubleheader: Boston against Philadelphia and Houston against Oklahoma City. So that game should be lit. Tomorrow, OKC at 9:30. All right, so he makes both free throws, and looks like it's Finney Smith who brings the ball up, gives it to Doncic. Seth Curry has checked into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Gives it to Seth Curry. Seth Curry's played very well this year. So Luka gets a screen from Finney. Finney dribbles, waits, dribbles once again. Nice bounce pass, but it gets stolen by Michael Porter Jr., man of the hours. We just talked about, D.
Yes, sir.
So Jamal Murray's got the ball. Screen by Jokic. Pump fake, shoots the shot, misses, rebound. Looks like it was DeLon Wright. Yeah,
DeLon Wright comes down, takes the ball all the way down into the hole, passes it off to Michael Porter. Oh, no. Is that Michael Porter? No, that's Dwight Powell. Slashes inside for the layup, so it's 20-16. Dallas up by 4. And Gary Harris comes down with a strong move in the post to score, 18-20. Nice strong move by Gary Harris right there, man.
And then Luka comes back with a nice step through and beautiful move with the left hand. All right, we got some NBA basketball, 22-18. Okay, it's kind of low scoring right now, but
nice scores by both guys right there. So Michael Porter Jr. with the ball on the wing, and we're going to have a loose ball foul. I believe that's on Dwight Powell.
So Jokic is going to sit out. Let me see who checked in for him. It looks like, no, that's Hernan Gomez. No, he's that Monte Morris still sitting. Let me see who checked in for him.
Do you know if Jokic is battling, Plumlee checked in for him. Do you know if Jokic is battling any kind of injury?
I'm not sure. I do know this, that he is in better shape now than he was at the start of the season. I know that. So he kind of worked his way back into shape. Right. He does look like he's gimpy, though.
He has. Yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off, but he has for the past 3 games. Even that game, he scored like 47, and he looked like he might be facing some type of injuries. You know what I mean? Never can tell with these athletes because they're always fighting something. You know, it doesn't matter. Football, basketball, baseball, combat sports. These guys are always competing, battling an injury. So it wouldn't surprise me any. All right, guys. So we just had a score there by the Denver Nuggets. Monte Morris scored, and he drove it down to a 2-point lead by the Dallas Mavericks. So looks like we got a game here, guys. And it seemed like when Louis and I get together, those guys play harder. So we've been having some really good close games here.
We are 2 head coaches, man, not just analysts, man. We tell them anytime we come on the show, we tell them to play hard. They play hard, man. They know who it is. Louis and D, man. They already know.
And y'all need to know that the coaches, they're mic'd up to our headphones. So when me and Louis say certain things, they hear us. That's why y'all see them happening in the game.
He got on a headset. I got earpiece. So there you go. There's a difference right there.
They linked in. They said, okay, guys, we got to switch it up. D and Louis said that we need to, boom, done.
All right, man. Shout out to G Money who says, do you think that Skip is a LeBron hater? No, I don't think so. Skip trolls LeBron for ratings. He loves him deep inside. I be saying that all the time. It's just a lot of people just go, he's certified hates because he finds anything to pick on. And I said it before, him and Shannon, they offset one another. Shannon loves LeBron. Skip hates him. It's all for views. Sometimes I just post the videos for the heck of it to show. But again, these two are funny clowns, to be honest. But they got great chemistry together. So,
they do.
You know,
and I think that, I used to watch First Take all the time when it was Stephen A. and Skip Bayless. And I was like, oh, no, Skip Bayless is leaving? What the hell? And I found out they were bringing Max Kellerman over, and then they announced the Undisputed. And I was like, oh, man, they done broke them up and put him over there with Shannon. And I actually didn't think it was a good idea. But in hindsight, that was probably the best thing for them to do because skipping Shannon on Undisputed is a much better matchup than he and Stephen A. was. It got to the point where Stephen A. was just making them look foolish at will, But Max Kellerman, he's just as full of shit as Stephen A. with with all of their narratives and the way they twist things. So they're a better match for each other. You know what I mean? So like the chemistry and the way those shows worked out, I think it was a good move that they split those two guys up, got Shannon and Skip together, and got Max and Stephen A. together. You have 2 buffoons and 2 bullshitters. Pardon my French, everybody.
2 BFs and 2 BSs. All right. Love it. D coming in with the bangers, man. He coming with that ether. All right. So shout out to G Money. He says, what's up, bros? What's up, G? Kid Glory says, hit that like button if you haven't. Also for D and Lewis, appreciate that. And make sure y'all smash and subscribe to my man D, Speaking My Sports Talk. Anthony L says, why has the media been hating on Luka so hard? I know part of it is because he's leading off vote getters in the All-Star votes for the West. I just think it's because they're realizing that he's becoming a big star. And I think that he's kind of probably, remember, he's the future of this league. And D said it. I said this when the international players were winning the 2019, NBA awards. And D was saying this too, that we're going to see a takeover of international players. Not only did he say the East, we're going to see a shift, but we're going to see a shift in international players too. So that's part of it too.
Yep.
And he's starting to transition.
And real quick, Louis, my man G Boogie just stepped over here on Speaking My Sports Talk. He said if it isn't the Cape Crusaders of the Godfather D. Jefferson and Cappy Don Louisian. What's up, my brethren? What's up there, G Boogie? Appreciate you coming through, dog. Kevin just stepped in the building. Salute to you, Kevin. All right, guys, we back. And Justin Jackson drives straight down the lane. Just checked in the game for the Mavericks and scores 24-20, 2 minutes, 24 seconds left in the first quarter.
So on the other end, Michael Porter Jr. just missed. I might be ahead of you, D. Finney Smith DeLon Rice, gives it to Kleber, who gives it to Luka Doncic. Luka kicks it out to Kleber, gives it back to Doncic. Let's see what Luka's going to do with Plumlee on him. Crosses is over, takes a step back 3-pointer. Ooh, knocks it down with the rainbow and rain. And Dallas leads 27-20. Go ahead, D.
All right, I'm resetting my stream, so you go ahead and take it, bro.
All right, Luka's got 9 points in the first quarter. So Gary Harris, what a nice crossover. No, I'm sorry, that was Monte Morris. He gives it to Gary Harris. Gary Harris gives it to Michael Porter Jr. Michael kicks it out to Grant. Grant gets into the lane. Ooh, that's a dangerous foul by Justin Jackson. Got him over the head. I mean, I'm surprised that looked like almost a flagrant, but it looks like it could be a common foul. It might not look as dangerous as it looked. But nice step back by Luka right there. He has a tendency to take those a lot, and I would like for him to take less of those step backs because once he starts to fall in love with it, the offense starts to get stagnant.
Yeah.
Grant at the free throw line knocks down the first free throw.
Oh man, come on.
All right, second free throw was good. So Jeremy Grant makes that one. It is 27-22. Just under 120 remaining in the first quarter. So Luka Doncic gets the screens by Justin Jackson. Another screen by Kleber. And looks like we got a foul on Michael Porter Jr. 107 remaining in the first quarter, 14 on the shot clock. As you can see, Jamal Murray, Hernan Gomez, and Nikola Jokic. So the ball is inbounded. Another double screen. So Luka dribbles, faces the double team, escapes, kicks it out with the LeBron James type of pass, gives it to Seth Curry in the lane. Nice little running right floater on the right side. Scores 29-22 Mavericks.
All right, what's your shot clock? 50 seconds? Steal by the Mavericks?
Steal by the Mavericks, yep.
Curry in the corner for 3. And Curry drains the 3 out of the corner. All right, 32-22. So the Dallas Mavericks extend this to a quick 10-point lead, 35 seconds left on the shot clock, on the game clock.
Nice jump shot by Monte Morris right there. And Dallas now leads 32-24. It's about a 3-second difference from shot clock to game clock. Luka Doncic misses a 3-pointer, and the Denver Nuggets will get the last shot.
So, I am interested to see when we get to, say, 45, 50 games in this season, I'm interested to see how these teams fare. Who's healthy still, who's injured, and, we'll be after the trade deadline and, after the All-Star break, and we can really start to assess how some of these teams are going to look in the playoffs for that playoff picture. But it's also giving these teams enough time to build more chemistry, get used to playing with each other, know where they're supposed to be in these offensive sets, because that's clearly a problem for a team like the Portland Trailblazers. They're just lost, bro. They're just lost. It's not as much as they don't have the talent or the players there. They're always finding themselves out of place. And that just has to do with playing with each other. So we get 45, 50 games into this season, teams start getting into their groove. This is one of these, I think this is a season, a league, Louis, where we had like Steven Jack and those guys when they was with Golden State and they pulled the upset and nobody went to the finals who you thought was going to go to the finals. I think it's this type of season. We might not see the Bucks, the Lakers, or the Clippers in the finals. And we can actually have that. You know what I mean? I think we have that kind of season that through All-Star break and everything, we're going to see a shift. We're going to see a shift. I think some of the teams that are up now, I don't think that those are going to be the favorite teams going into this playoffs. I think things are going to change.
That's an interesting take right there. I really never thought of it that way now that you mention it like that. The reason being, and I said it before, that I felt like that the Lakers and the Clippers are getting way too much hype. I mean, yes, the Clippers have been losing to some of these bad teams, and the Lakers have played very well this season. And even the Bucks, But with the Bucks, it goes back to Giannis Antetokounmpo. And what's he gonna look like in the playoffs? And can Middleton and Eric Bledsoe step up and give him the help he needs? And also, again, the key is gonna be his jump shot, so that they don't have to tell him you got to beat us from the outside consistently for 4 games to beat us in a 7-game series. With the teams that can actually game plan and have the defenders to do that. And then you look at the Lakers, both them and the Clippers, they lack playmaking at the point guard position. The Clippers lack size too. The Lakers, they're weak defensively from the 3-point line, and like I said, their bench is suspect. So all these teams got flaws. So we gotta wait and see what it is. I just feel like that it's just a little too much overhype. I want to see the Lakers do this against. Yeah, they're beating some good teams. Don't get me wrong, but we also have to worry about their injuries. Not only with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, but LeBron's age, and then we just saw Anthony Davis have a back injury just last night against the Knicks. Fortunately, he's only going to be out 2 games, but we got to see how he holds up. And this is his 6th different back injury in 8 seasons. So you have to kind of be concerned with that.
All right, yeah. And I was just watching the Heat play the other night, and hell, they had the rookie Garrett, Carter Jr., and oh boy, I'm trying to think of his name. Damn, what their power forward? Louis, help me out. It's right on.
From what team?
The Heat.
You talking about Adebayo? Or does he play center? No. Was it Miles Leonard?
No, I'm thinking of the wrong guy. I'm gonna figure it out, bro. But we back in the game now. We back in the game. I gotta figure this out.
All right. So Monte Morris gives it to Mason Plumlee. Nice spin move. He gets stripped. Into the hands of Seth Curry. Oh, nice little dribbling exhibition. Beautiful move with the left hand. Just misses right there. So now Malik Beasley's in the game. He gives it to Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. gets into the post. Kicks it out to Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez can't even put the ball on the floor. That's crazy. All right, so Malik Beasley gets into the paint. I don't think Will Barton is playing in this game. I was wondering where he was at because he usually starts. So I was wondering why I didn't see him. He probably might not be playing.
Will Barton?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. No, it was the Bulls. It was the Bulls, bro.
Are you talking about, what is it, Wendell Carter?
No, Carter, that's their center, and then Garrett is their other center. But it's the power forward.
Marketing?
No, not marketing. The black dude, man. I don't know why I'm forgetting his name, bro. It's killing me right now. It's so crazy. And as soon as I say it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah.
Hold on. You play power forward?
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull it up, bro. I hate to do that because I like to challenge myself and
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Tim Hardaway at the free throw line makes the first free throw. He's averaging 13.2 points per game, shooting 42% from the field, but he is shooting 39 from 3, so he's been pretty solid over there. Knocks down the first free throw. Dallas leads 33-27. Second free throw is good, and Dallas now leads 34-27. Early second quarter.
I knew I was going to feel like an idiot once I figured it out. Thaddeus Young.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I know who that is.
Yeah, so Thaddeus Young, what happened was Garrett went down first, stepped on somebody's foot, rolled his ankle, and he went down. Okay?
Damn.
And then like a minute later, Thaddeus Young goes down, steps on somebody's foot, rolls his ankle, goes out the game.
Damn.
About 5 minutes later, Wendell Carter Jr. goes down, steps on somebody's foot, out of the game. And so when you have things like that, it's freaky, bro. Like they lose both of their centers and their power forward, which means they have to move Marketing over now. And he's tall, but he's not really big for that position. You know what I'm saying? But,
right.
Luckily for them, Thaddeus Young and Garrett and Carter Williams came back.
Okay.
Or Carter Jr., I meant. Wendell Carter Jr. came back.
I got him on my fantasy team. So as we say that, Mason Plumlee scores, and it's now 36-33. Seth Curry with the basketball, screen set by Jackson. Gives it to Tim Hardaway Jr. Hardaway Jr. pulls up for three, misses. Rebound, Malik Beasley.
When Beasley will bring it down the court. Beasley coming down the court fast, stop, pops, and he misses and rebounded by Kleber. Kleber kicks it over to Brunson. Brunson comes right down into the lane, puts it up, and just in and out, almost scored. Michael Carter Williams with the rebound. He goes right down and plows right into Kleber. So that's going to be an offensive foul on.
Damn, they just showed former NBA referee Joe Crawford. The last time I saw him in this building, I remember he kicked out Tim Duncan for laughing. One of the weirdest things that ever happened in NBA history.
I remember that.
That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Got 2 technicals for laughing. So strange.
Right.
Anyway, Brunson's got the ball. Gets in the post up. He pump fakes. Nice bounce pass to Kleber, and he dunks it. Nice pass by Brunson, and Dallas now leads 38-33.
Great vision by Brunson on that play there. So Gary Harris is in the game. And is that Gary Harris? I got it on my phone, guys. My computer just overheated.
No, that's Murray.
And I don't know if Beasley was trying to throw that up for a layup, but he threw the ball up, and it ended up being a good lob pass for Mason Plumlee. Mason Plumlee gets the dunk. So it's 38-35. Dallas up by 3. And Brunson drives down into the lane, brings the ball back out, kicks it to Seth Curry, back over to Brunson. Brunson steps back for the three-pointer and airballs it. Didn't hit a thing. So Dallas to get the ball back. Denver get the ball back. Double D's. Sorry about that.
All right, so Hernan Gomez gets it to Plumlee in the post. Plumlee looks, puts the ball on the floor, fakes, double fakes, spin, half spin, throws it up, misses, and the ball into the hands of Seth Curry. Seth Curry pulls up for 3, misses short. Rebound, Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray's racing down the court. He's coming down the court fast, but he pulls it back, waits for his team, gets reset, goes out on the wing, kicks the ball into Mason Plumlee. Mason Plumlee working down on the post, back up top. Drove right down the lane for the score, Beasley. So that's going to be 37-38, 1-point lead by the Dallas Mavericks. We got a pretty good game going here, guys.
So we are at a timeout once again. It is 38-37. Watching Dallas Mavericks against the Denver Nuggets on the LBFWN with Louis and D. Once again, partner in crime is back for this game.
So let me give some shout-outs for you right quick before you get started, Louis. We got my man Remy over here. He says, "What's up, Louis and D?" Shout out to you, Remy. We appreciate you coming through. Then we got my man Chin Smoke over here. Chin Smoke in the building and Tim W in the building. Me and Louis really appreciate you guys coming through to check us out on Basketball Live with Louis and D.
Make sure y'all hit the like, hit the subscribe on both channels, man. And like I said, if you happen to be a Dallas Maverick fan or a Denver Nuggets fan, make sure y'all come in and tune in with us as we now go play by play, give you some color commentary, have a few jokes, and again, give you the best basketball coverage as we always like to do right here on the Louis and D, here on the LBFWN on this end of the channel, streaming on Speaking My Sports Talk. And this has been a pretty good game so far, and I think we're seeing a good combination of defense. We're seeing a good combination of open floor play for both teams. It's going to be a matter of, I think, because when teams play at a fast pace, both teams do. At some point, one team has to slow the other team down because you don't want to get into a track meet too much, especially even though you're both known for it. It's a matter of who can get stops. So situational defense it always comes down to that with two teams that play fast. Who could play the best defense, especially down the stretch? So who's going to be the better defensive team? I'm already seeing it, and even though it's only 38-37, there's still plenty of time remaining because both teams can explode. They have that kind of firepower. So I think it's going to depend on who plays better defense, especially down the stretch.
When Raduni said Luka's a right version of James Harden. I think, did you mean to say white version of James Harden? But that's funny, bro. I mean, I think Luka plays a little better defense than James Harden, but that's pretty good. That's not actually a bad comparison, to tell you the truth. They both got good court vision. They can handle the ball. They can shoot the three. They can slash the lane. Luka's a little more rounded, even though he's younger than Harden and he's not been in the league as much. I think Luka's a bit more rounded than James Harden. Like, James Harden has underrated handles. I was saying that to Louis the other night. He has really good handles, but and he's a scorer. We know that, but I just think Luka has an edge on him because in other categories, he's right there or a little bit ahead, in my opinion.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's showing a stat. Luka already has more 20.5 rebound, 5 assist games this season than LeBron James had in his rookie season. LeBron had 23. 23. And Luka has 28 currently, and we're not even through the season yet. So the game is back. Brunson lobs it up for Kleber, who had to adjust because he couldn't catch it and palm it down, and he ends up laying it up. So nice adjustment. And the Mavericks need 40-37. Go ahead, D.
Kleber's a solid player, too. Man, we got to realize that. Like, Kleber's a solid player. So Monte Morris kicks the ball over to Malik Beasley and blocked by Kleber. Justin Jackson comes down with the ball over to Finney Smith Jr., and Finney Smith fouled in the hole. Sorry, guys. I think that was Tim Hardaway Jr., not Finney Smith. I said Finney Smith Jr., so I knew it was Tim Hardaway. Kind of mixed them up. Kid Glory says all the teams got each other's weaknesses. You know what? That's a very good point, Kid Glory. When you look at the teams and the way they spread up, that's an excellent point you made there. They do have each other's weaknesses. A lot of teams, I know what you mean there. Very, very good point. All right, so he misses the first free throw, guys, off the front of the rim. And he's up to shoot the second one. And oh, wow, he misses both. So it's still 37 to 40. So the ball over to, is that Jamal Murray back in the game?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. So Jamal Murray checked back in the game. He snuck in the game on me. I didn't even know that was him. Justin Jackson gives the ball off to Brunson. Brunson goes in the lane, pulls the ball back out, drives back in the lane, kicks it out to Jackson. Jackson with the fake, goes in with the jump hook and misses terribly. So Murray will bring the ball over, passes it over to Malik Beasley. I'm sorry, that's Monte Morris. These guys in these haircuts, unless I see that number, I can't tell what the hell it is. Hey, I got the same haircut. So Plumlee fouls Brunson on the rebound, and shame on Mason Plumlee because he didn't get boxed out. How are you letting little old Brunson battle you on the rebound? You should have been over top of him on that, man. Come on. Shame on you, Plumlee. Shame on you. Jump, boy.
White man can't jump. What's going on?
But Mason Plumlee can actually jump, bro. Like, you know what I mean? What the hell? You letting Brunson baller that even touch the ball.
That's why I made the reference, because he can't jump.
All right, so the ball passed into Luka, and Torrey Craig right up on Luka, not giving him any space. It's like full court defense by Craig on Luka. Great defense, too. So Tim Hardaway Jr. gets it back to Luka, and that's Finney Smith. Finney Smith over to Brunson. Brunson inside, gives it to Powell. Powell turns around with a crazy-looking spin, but nice score on the inside by Powell, so it's 42-39. They go up to a 4-point lead, 3-point lead. I can't count or call the right names tonight. Murray with the short jumper inside that rattles around and goes in. So it's a 1-point game, 41-43. 5 minutes, 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Luka Doncic almost stolen by Torrey Craig, but Dallas comes back with the ball, kicks it off to Powell over to Luka. Luka with the lob to Powell and the dunk inside. Nice pass. Luka has excellent court vision. But a nice lob pass to Powell for the score. So it's a 3-point game, guys. 41-44, and I think they're about to take us to another commercial break.
Right, 44-41, timeout. I think it's just pretty much just over 5 remaining in the first half. Very close game. Both teams are doing a good job executing right now on the offense. And I think the defense has been a little bit lackluster in this quarter. But both teams are playing hard, though, and I'm seeing very good skills in this second quarter. You know, the utilizing of the spin move, some really good job of some of these players using their craft in the second quarter to get their baskets. So, you know, that's really good.
Yeah.
As you guys.
You know what's interesting is that what is Kristaps down with again?
I don't even remember. I know he has some kind of injury. I don't know if it was I think it was a hamstring injury, if I'm not mistaken, because that's what kept Tim Hardaway out. I think that's what he had. I think it was a hamstring injury.
Yeah, I think
he hasn't played in a couple of games.
So Kid Glory said even the teams who aren't the title contenders got something these title contenders lack. That's true. That's true, Kid Glory. Verduni says this is great. If all the teams have weaknesses, that means they need to show up. Yep. I mean, the coach need to show up. Yeah, that too. But, I mean, the teams need to show up too. You actually make 2 great points. But, yeah, coaches need to play because that's where coaching comes in. You got to put the right strategies in. You got to run the right plays, you know, to counteract their defenses or to give their defenses some problems. You got to put the right players in combination. You know, because you might have a lot of talented players, but you need a combination of 5 that's going to perform in a certain way. Length matters, height matters. You know what I mean? And for that last question, Gideon, I don't think the Rockets going to let them win. I think James Harden and Russell Westbrook going to show off in that building.
I'm going to say it like this. I'm actually going to go with the OKC Thunder.
Yes.
Because the reason being is because OKC is on a roll. They played better than I expected. They are playing very good, solid defense. And in the fourth quarter, they're executing very well. And Chris Paul has been leading that team, making big plays. He played big against the Nets just yesterday when they played them. And, you know, they got big, solid production in overtime, you know, from Chris Paul. So he carried the Thunder to that win down the stretch. So I got to give him a lot of credit. And the Thunder have played friendly in stretch. So they just completed a very successful road trip. And now they get a chance to come home against the Houston Rockets. And they'll be at home. I mean, the Rockets can win that game. But I think with James Harden, he has to play the way like he did that other game against, what's his team? I don't remember. But it was the first time I got to see him in braids, too. So I thought, trying to beat James Leonard out here. Against the Sixers. There you go. So Jokic just got in the post. He shoots the Dirk one-legged fadeaway on the face-up, and he scores. And it's now 44-43 Dallas. 4:31 remaining in the first half. Nice little face-up, and he just fades away with that one-legged fadeaway right there on the fade by Nikola Jokic. So nice shot. So Wright gives it to Luka. Luka gets into the paint. He tried to kick it out, but Jeremy Grant right there intercepts the pass in the hands of Jokic, into the hands of Harris, who gives it to DeLon Wright. Okay, so into the hands of Jokic, who gives it to Gary Harris, and he gets bumped by Jackson on that screen, and he's fouled. All right, 4:01 remaining in the second quarter.
I'm right here, brother. I ain't going nowhere.
No, you good, bro. All right, Jamal Murray with the ball. He inbounds it to Gary Harris, who gets it in and out dribble, gets it to Jokic, gets back in post position on Dwight Powell. Here we go. Shout out to Chris Hassan in the building. They turn it over into the hands of DeLon Wright. Nice reverse layup right there. Nice acrobatic layup right there. Good athleticism by Wright. Dallas leads by 3, 46-43. So Jamal Murray with the ball. Can't find anybody. Gives it to Torrey Craig. Shoots a three-pointer. Knocks it down. And ladies and gentlemen, we are tied at 46. So Luka Doncic comes right back. Gives the ball to Wright. Kicks it out to Finney Smith. Gives it back to Wright. Dribbles. Gets into the seams. He shoots, but he gets fouled. Wow, it's a late whistle, man. I was like, they're not going to call that? So, right, ladies and gentlemen, we are tied at 46 in the second quarter. So DeLon Wright is about to head to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. I told you the Mavericks are the Timberwolves 2.0 with them jerseys on. All right, so the first free throw is off. So he misses the first free throw. All right, here we go. Second free throw is good. And Dallas regains the lead of 47-46. All right. Murray with the basketball, gives it to Jokic, gives it right back to Murray. Murray shoots a three-pointer, and in and out.
Wow, literally in and out. Nice save by Finney Smith.
Gives it right to Doncic. Okay.
So Doncic with the ball at the top of the key. Drives down into the lane, kicks it out to the corner. Finney Smith Jr. for the three, drains it. And that was DeLon Wright. Apologized for the three-pointer. So 50-46, 4-point lead. So step back shot, Gary Harris, he misses, but conveniently the ball right over to Grant. And Torrey Craig comes with a three from the other corner, gets his own rebound. Passes it to Jokic, and Jokic in for the easy score, 48-50. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the half.
All right, so Luka Doncic dribbles, gets through the double team. Oh, he tried to kick it out, but he passed it too far. He was too under the basket to make that pass, and he turns it over, and he knows it. He made that mistake.
He couldn't get the angle. He tried to get around his body, and he couldn't get that angle, so that thing shot right out of bounds.
Nice job by Torrey Craig getting the offensive rebound off his own miss and was able to get Jokic on the cut. That was good basketball.
Torrey Craig's a pretty decent shooter, but he's really good on the intangibles, man. Snatching down those balls, hustle plays, things like that, you know. He really comes up big for those things. Getting his hand in on transition passes and that sort of thing. You know, you need players like that. Mm-hmm. Recipe for a championship.
Right. Gary Harris at the free throw line. First free throw is off. What's up with these guys missing free throws in this game?
Chris is saying in the building. What's up there, Chris? We got Remy. Remy said, I'll be back. That's what's up, Remy. Appreciate you.
All right, Gary Harris at the free throw line knocks down the free throw, and Dallas is now up 50-49. We got a 1-point game, close game right now. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. And Gary Harris gets the turnover, and they immediately foul as they turn it over. Good defense by Gary Harris right there. Shout out to my man Jay in the building. He says, Gideon, my favorite NBA announcer is Coach Hubie Brown. Yeah, I've always loved Hubie Brown. Hubie Brown gets great analysis.
Yeah,
man.
Hubie's cool. What's up there, Jay? Jay in the building.
My man Chris says Jokic has generally started heating up the last few games after all the yelling he's heard. Yep.
Yeah.
Playing a lot better. Key thing is he's in better shape. That's why you're seeing the Jokic of last year in these last couple of games now. He's in better shape.
Gary hits the first free throw. That thing banged around in there, but he got it in. And he drains the second free throw. So we got a 50-point game. Denver takes the lead, guys.
All right, so Powell passes it to Tim Hardaway Jr., who just checked back in, gives it to Luka Doncic. Luka in the post, gets into the lane. He splits, and he gets the end. That should be an and one. That was continuation. He didn't get it? Well, that was a nice move right there. Made the move like a center. Got a little bit of the body right there with his left arm on Torrey Craig, but
referees got bored. They had to inject themselves into the game.
Luka on the free throw knocks both free throws down. 53-51 Dallas, man. Looks like we're going to have a good game tonight, folks. All right, so Monte Morris with the basketball. Nice screen by Jokic. Monte pulls up for three, misses. Rebound, Powell.
So my man IBFP stepped in the building. Tight game comes down to who can execute. That's right, Nuke. I feel you, bro. That's a fact.
Damn, Doncic delivered a great pass, man, but Finney Smith stepped out of bounds after he made the shot.
So Chris Wedge, if he was in the building, he'd be like, "There go D again. Had to go get some snacks on D." Yes, I did. Snack time, guys.
Speaking of snack, I gotta take my other one out.
And Jokic inside with the turnaround hook shot, but he was fouled on it. So for everybody stepping in the building, it's a pretty good game here. We 59 seconds left to the half, and it's 51-53, and Jokic is on the line for two shots. So he misses the first free throw. Score is still 51-53, 59.4 seconds left in the half. My man Martin Ramos in the building. What's up with you, Martin? Appreciate you coming through. Me and my man Louis. And I got Kevin. Kevin on both sides. Okay, Kevin, I see you. Appreciate you, my man. And Jokic drains the second free throw, so that's 52-53. 1 point game. DeLon Wright brings the ball down, passes it off to Luka. Luka with the Euro step, blocked by Jokic, but I think he was fouled by Grant from behind. Jokic is so offensive minded, but you know, he's always got his eyes peeled.
All right, Luka knocks down the free throw, ladies and gentlemen. Luka's got 13 at the half. 54-52 Dallas. He's 5 of 12 from the field. He already has 6 assists in the first half. Second free throw is off. Rebound, Nikola Jokic.
So Jokic brings the ball down, almost loses it, gives it to Monte Morris, and he does lose it. So Finney Smith brings the ball down, kicks it to DeLon Wright. DeLon Wright back over to Tim Hardaway Jr. Luka with the ball at the top of the key, drives the lane. Finger roll, Luka Doncic, 56-52. So Dallas opens up a 4-point lead right before the half, and Garrett Harris will bring the ball across the court. Kicks it off to the Joker. Joker drives inside on Keebler, gets the body contact, misses the shot, but the Joker will go to the line for 2.
All right, nice shot. A nice shot attempt, and he misses. Chris Hassan wants to know how's Jamal doing right now. He's got 8 points in the first half, just to let you know, man. And you know I'm going to be cooking up them stats for you guys once this second quarter is over.
Yep.
14.6 remaining.
I'm going to run my mouth a little bit and let Lewis come at y'all with the good stats.
Remember, D, you got to get your play. Oh, wait, you got your play, boy. You're going to have to get a second play, man, because I'm about to give him some more goodies. Get yourself.
I couldn't wait. I just couldn't wait, bro. Freddie G in the building. St. Louis the Don. What's good, D? What's good, chat? What's good, Freddie? So Luka Doncic with the ball, 6 seconds on the shot clock, gives it to Keebler, and Keebler drains the 3. 59-54. And coast to coast Grant, and he gets fouled against Doncic. And you know what's funny is they started the shot clock over. They thought it was over, but Doncic caught a foul on Grant while he was driving in at the last second. Yep, that's body contact right there. And he got him again.
Clearly.
Yeah, I don't know why Luka Doncic is crying. He fouled him twice.
It's crazy how these players complain when they obviously foul people, man.
Right. It's a blatant, wide open foul. And you're sitting there, you're crying. Stop crying, boy.
All right, so Jeremy Grant at the free throw line, so 0.4 remaining. First free throw is good. It's now 59-55.
You know, they put 0.4 on the clock for what?
Yeah.
By the time you by the time you get the ball inbounds, it's got to be like maybe a lob pass. You can't even like grab it and dunk it. It's almost like a tap up play, like you're tapping it in.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of the first half. Jokic has 7 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, as they're showing. Luka Doncic has got 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 7 assists already in the first half. So we got a close one, man. The Joker versus Luka matchup. And ladies and gentlemen, it's the end of the first half. It is 59-56 in favor of Dallas. You are watching the Nuggets and the Mavericks on the LBFWN with Louis and my main man of the main hour, the Godfather Jefferson, man.
Appreciate that, my man. Appreciate that. And while Louis is putting together those halftime stats for you guys, I'm gonna kick you guys some scores right now. So they're in the third quarter. The Magic beating up the Wizards 92-66. Spurs over the Celtics 88-72, and that's kind of a surprise because the Celtics has been playing pretty well. Now just 90, the Spurs must have scored again, so it's 90-72 in that game. And the Heat and the Pacers are in the third quarter, and the Heat are blowing out the Pacers. It's 91-66. What's going on tonight?
What?
Yep, that is a fact, man. The Raptors and the Hornets are locked up, 10-point lead by the Raptors, 82-72. And it would appear that we have one of the better games going here, Louis. The closest game by far, because the Rockets are smashing the Hawks 77-62. And the Pelicans and the Bulls they're only an 8-point difference. So I think we're sitting here with the best game. 3-point spread, back and forth, good action. Great pick by my man Luigi Capitan. So my son just stepped in the building. What's up there, son? Appreciate you, bro. He said, "What's up, Dad? What's up, Louis?"
What's up, my brother? What's going on?
Yeah, that's my actual son, bro. He in Richmond.
Gotcha. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So let me just get y'all your stats real quick. All right. Chris's son was asking for Jamal Murray, and I already told it. So Jeremy Grant, wow, of all people, Jeremy Grant is leading the Nuggets in scoring right now. He's got 13. Gary Harris has got 9, Murray's got 8, and Jokic has got 7 for the Nuggets. For the Mavericks, obviously, Luka Doncic, surprise, surprise, he's got 15 points, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. Dwight Powell, though, in the absence of Porzingis, has got 12 points. He's the only other player in double figures. And Kleber, Curry, and Tim Hardaway Jr. each with 7. So let's go to the stats. Both teams are shooting blistering percentages right now. Nuggets at 54, and the Mavericks, you could pretty much say 58% right now. Mavericks are shooting 40 from the three-point line. They're shooting better than the Nuggets. The Nuggets are shooting better from the free throw line at 85%. The rebounds, the Nuggets are just up by 117-16, so not a lot of rebounding because both teams love to shoot from the perimeter. So that's just what we know. One more offensive rebound. Both teams pass the ball very well. Both are in the top 10 in assists. Each of them have 16 assists each. And the Mavs have more steals than the Denver Nuggets, which says that the Nuggets are turning the ball over more, but they only have 2 more turnovers, 8-6. But that is a lot for a half, so the Nuggets have got to clean that up. And points in the paint, just about even. It's +4. Lets you know how this game is. Because usually when there's more separation between two teams, you know that there's always a telltale stat as where a team is really dominating.
Right.
But the stats are pretty close, though. So, and remember, as he always says, when teams are about even, a lot of stats tend to offset each other. That's why teams tend to be so close. So, and that's the case in this game. So, ladies and gentlemen, those are your first half stats for the Nuggets and Mavs. And D gave you the scores around the league. And then in terms of upcoming games, though, the only other games that we have are the Knicks and the Jazz. And then we have the Bucks and the Warriors later on tonight. And those are going to cap off. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow's doubleheader. For those who are looking, it's going to be Celtics and Sixers and Rockets and OKC Thunder.
Which game is first?
The Celtics and the Sixers are first. Embiid is not playing tomorrow.
Yeah, well, the way the Celtics playing tonight, they might not need him to play tomorrow.
I mean, so there's that. I think the Rockets Thunder game is going to be the more exciting game in my opinion, especially with Chris Paul going up against his old team and Russell Westbrook going up against his old team. So
right,
that's going to be interesting. So I'm looking at that point guard matchup tomorrow.
Yeah. I think Russell Westbrook, the Rockets are going to have to keep him under control because he's going to try to, show off in that building. Sometimes when Westbrook tries to show off, that's when he gets irresponsible. Don't make the right decisions,
Yep. And so that's what I'm saying. If I'm Russell Westbrook or if I'm even James Harden, I would tell Russ, try not to do too much. Just play within the flow of the game. Make sure your baskets will come. Just try not to force anything because you know that, again, that's what the Thunder are going to be looking for, especially your rival, your contemporary, across from that other team right over there who plays the same position as you do, Chris Paul. It's going to come at you, but he's going to make sure he's going to manage the game. So what Russell needs to do is, again, just do what you do best. Try not to do too much, and don't try to dominate with the ball. Obviously your best player on the team is James Harden, so just let him do the work. But I think what James Harden showed me in that game against Philadelphia, I saw a James Harden that was making quick decisions. I saw a James Harden that was not settling for the three-point shot. And when you and me did the game, D, you notice how many times did he dribble and get to the basket?
Yeah.
And he wasn't even thinking about it, and he was making very good plays. Yeah. And I'm telling you, if we see that James Harden, this is a very dangerous Houston Rockets team.
Yeah.
Very dangerous Houston Rockets team. He was so efficient in that game. And I said, James, if you just stick to that, you're going to be scary.
That's a fact, man. He definitely is because, scoring 60 points in a game and doing it 3 or 4 times. I think he did it 3 or 4 times, 60, 60, and 61. That in itself, like anybody that can do that, and I don't care what era it is, bro. I know they've made it offensively, easier in this era, but still, you're scoring 60 points like that in professional basketball multiple times. Look, man, that dude's dangerous. If he gets hot, the bucket becomes that big 50-gallon trash can I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything goes inside, bro. All they do is put it up and everything goes inside. So,
yeah. So shout out to my man Jay. He says it's Jeremy Grant hitting corner threes in the right corner. I mean, he's not only hitting them from there, he's actually taking straight threes from the top of the key, like middle of the floor. I noticed that he hits a high clip of those threes from the middle of the floor. He takes them a lot. That's what I always look at when players shoot threes. You remember, great three-point shooters can shoot anywhere. People who start to take three-pointers shoot them at a certain spot to where they're most comfortable taking those shots, where they have a higher percentage of that ball going in. And so Jeremy's been taking those at the top of the key. Other than that, he'll usually shoot them from the right or left corner. So, yeah, he is making corner threes this season. And he actually shoots a very good percentage. I think he's at about 37%. So, pretty good for a guy his size.
Yeah. And you know what else, what's scary about the Denver Nuggets is that they've been playing well, but they haven't even inserted or figured out how, and I know they're going to figure it out because the way the Joker plays with the ball, he slows the ball down to a half-point game. So they're going to figure out how to insert Bobo. They're going to figure this out. And the dude's doing really well down in the Is he back yet, or do they still have him down in the G League? Because I looked at him at a few games in the G League, and he's doing good.
I think they still have him down there.
Okay. So just to think about them in certain mobile, you just let me know that Barton's out tonight. He's huge. And Millsap is out.
Mm-hmm.
So these are three players, guys. Like I said, 50 games in. These are three players that when they come into this team and they insert these guys in there, boy, this team is deep and dangerous. Deep and dangerous.
I mean, and ladies and gentlemen, as I'm looking at the score between the Raptors and the Hornets, and it's a 1-point game right now. People also forget. Look at the Raptors, man. They've been okay. They're holding their own, but they're without Pascal Siakam, Marcus Gasol, and Norman Powell, 3 key players for them as well, who have been out for a long time. And Pascal's averaging 25 a game. That's huge when you're missing that many a game, in that. So I think that's very important to also note. It's kind of like what he's talking about. Will Barton, Millsap, like wait till these guys get healthy, acclimated. You get Bobo in there. Michael Porter Jr. starting to figure it out. Jokic is in better shape right now in the season. Once they figure this whole thing out, man, I'm telling you that the sky's the limit for the Denver Nuggets. And that's why I said that it's most important. That's why I'll keep saying that for LeBron. I think it's important that he wins this season because when you look at the Western Conference, some of these teams are going to be even better next year. And don't sleep on the Golden State Warriors because they will be back next year. They will be back.
And I don't really have as much faith. I'm telling you now, bro. Kevin Durant's a super talent. Don't get me wrong. And they presumably Kyrie Irving should be back healthy, when he comes back and everything. But I don't have as much faith in that team as a lot of other people do right now. I mean, even RB, the breakthrough was talking about it. He thinks that, people better get in where they can fit in now because once Durant's back, this, that, and the third, he has a lot of faith in that team. I think that it's going to be tough for them, extremely tough, because the other teams already have a whole season ahead of them to build on their timing, their offensive set, where their guys are going to be. And then as they're learning next year, the other teams are just getting better. They already had a whole year head start. And this is good teams we're talking about. Look at the teams that we have available now. So I don't think it's going to be a thing where Kevin Durant comes back and Kyrie Irving's playing well and they just take over the league. I really don't think that, bro. I think they're going to struggle in the beginning. And then because these other teams, like I said, they're going to be set. So I believe that the Brooklyn Nets will struggle in the beginning. And then they'll get their act together, and then, we'll have to see how it ends up. But by that point, you're talking 20, 30 games into the season. You know what time it is, bro. It's not like they're going in the playoffs first seeded.
The thing is, I'm concerned about Brooklyn because, they're still going to make the playoffs, but it's like you can see that they're lacking. They're missing Kyrie Irving in terms of the scoring. I said with Kyrie, my thing with him is if Kevin Durant, he could come back. I got to see how Kevin Durant looks. And if he looks like the KD that we are used to seeing, Kyrie Irving he's got to be more of a playmaker, which is something that he started doing in Boston. And we were starting to see a more mature Kyrie. I mean, he was actually more efficient. The problem is that the issue that he had with the young guys pretty much all season. And then Kyrie tried to act like it was a mixture of Kobe and LeBron, and that kind of backfired in terms of his attitude instead of just trying to be Kyrie. And because of that, that didn't work, and he ends up going to Brooklyn in the offseason. And so people have questioned his leadership. Can he be a leader? People are saying, can he be a playmaker, and can he be a good teammate? Just a lot of these narratives, and it's like I want that stigma to leave Kyrie Irving. I don't want that to stick with him because that's what he's only going to be known. Because if we face it, like a lot of LeBron fans have gotten on him for saying that's what you get for leaving LeBron James, and you could have been better. You weren't anything without him. Just a lot. And I'm not saying some of those things are true, but it's like a lot of his narrative too. But my point is that even if Durant comes back, we don't know what that guy's going to be. And like you said, it's going to take time to build chemistry because the thing is the guys right now, even though they're struggling right now, they have chemistry. So once again, it's like anytime you get a player coming off an injury, it's like adding a free agent. And now you got to get that free agent, acclimated with what you guys are doing and see how their game can fit into the system that you're running. And so with Kyrie Irving, he's just got a lot of question marks. And then his health, because right now he's missed over 20 games with a shoulder injury. And he just said to the media, he can't even move his arm. And it's difficult for him to put his shirt on. Like, he feels a lot of pain. And he's out indefinitely. And he's still contemplating whether to get shoulder surgery or not.
Right.
So that's why.
And that's what I was saying about paying attention to LeBron James and the Lakers and their injuries. There's a lot of teams out there that's vulnerable. It's not just the Lakers that are vulnerable for injuries, man. I mean, the Clippers are, in my opinion, when it comes to key players, they're just as vulnerable for injury as the Lakers, because Paul George and Kawhi Leonard are very vulnerable to injury. But only Anthony Davis is. LeBron James is not. He's one of the most durable players that we've seen since Jordan. He's durable. He's not injury prone, but the two stars over on the Clippers side are. So, well, we're back, guys. Back off the half, 56-59. Jamal Murray with the ball on the wing. Passes it over to Torrey Craig. Torrey Craig with Luka on the defense. Kicks it inside to Gary Harris. Back over to Craig. Jamal Murray with the ball at the top of the court. Drives down into the lane, and the layup by Jamal Murray. Nice score. 58-59. 1-point game. We on the same pace, Louis?
Yeah, so as Hardaway shoots the jump shot, looks like we got a foul on Grant. 59-58, Dallas. Nice move by Jamal Murray, getting all the way to the basket. Nice reverse layup, too, avoiding the shot block by Dwight Powell.
And I'll tell you something. When that young man Murray went down, Denver struggled. They struggled a little bit when Murray went down. So he's a key factor in the success of this team. Luka Doncic kicks it to Hardaway Jr. for the three-pointer out the corner, 62-58. Jamal Murray brings the ball down court, directing traffic, dribbles around the Luka Doncic screen, kicks it back to Nikola Jokic. I said Luka Doncic, the Jokic screen. So, no, guys, Luka didn't get traded to the Nuggets. So, Luka with the ball. Inside to Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell almost with the three-point play, but he will go to the line to shoot too. I think that's too many people to send at Luka when you got two guys down there like Jokic and Jeremy Grant. It's too much length. They didn't need that third guy coming in there to collapse on Luka like that. So it just left him, Tim Hardaway, open wide in the corner. That third guy didn't need to collapse. That's too much length, man. Luka's not just. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It's easier to say sitting on the outside looking at it. I'm not a coach.
True.
So Murray comes across the court, passes it off to the Joker. Joker back to Murray, kicks it over to Gary Harris. Harris back to Craig. Craig steps back behind the three-point line. Joker calls for it inside, has Dwight Powell on him. Joker kicks it to Harris. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Craig for the three and hits an air ball. Shot clock violation. So great defense by the Dallas Mavericks right there. I do think Joker should have took that ball and tried to utilize the post and get a score inside instead of passing it back out. So Torrey Craig is playing excellent defense on Luka Doncic, y'all. Both times I seen him come down the court with him, he needed a screen to get away from him. Luka Doncic just travels there, guys. So turnover by the Dallas Mavericks. Oh, yeah, he definitely shuffled those feet. And then stepped.
Yep.
He shuffled the feet and then stepped back. Like, Luka, what are you doing?
All right, nice play by Jokic, man. Nice little give and go to Murray. He shoots the mid-range shot and he knocks it down, and the game is tied at 63. So Luka goes behind the back, takes a step back three-pointer, not a good shot. Rebound to Finney-Smith. Dwight Powell all the way to the basket, and he scores the layup.
That was a fortunate rebound by Finney-Smith. With those long threes, sometimes you get those long rebounds like that. So Murray comes up the court, dribbles the hell out of Delonte Wright, steps back and shoots the three, but he can't drain it. And Dwight Powell come down with the rebound. Gives it to Luka Doncic. Luka with Torrey Craig on him, dribbles around the screen again. Tries to pass it inside, but it looks like Powell couldn't hold on to the ball. Luka Doncic is bending down. Was he angry or hurt?
He might have been hurt, I think, because he was on the floor for a little bit.
Right. So he got back up, and he's still in the game. Good news for the Dallas Mavericks. Gary Harris with the ball at the top of the key. Gives it to Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray dribbles around the Joker screen. Back to Joker. Joker for three. Oh, in and out. Almost hit that. Luka Doncic with the rebound. He'll bring the ball across the court. And Dwight Powell attacks the basket. Goes in on the Joker. Joker with the good defense. Blocked the power shot. And Jamal Murray comes down with the ball. And it's a foul. Looks like it's going to be DeLon Wright fouled Jeremy Grant down in the hole. You know what's funny, Lewis, is that Powell just traveled right there. They didn't even call it. He moved his pivot foot and didn't step just like the Joker did. I mean, Luka did.
All right, so there was a miss by Gary Harris into the hands of
DeLon
Wright. Who gives it to Powell, who gives it back to Hardaway. Hardaway gives it back to Finney-Smith. Shoots a three-pointer, misses, rebound Jokic. So Gary Harris brings the ball up in transition, brings it up, and he passes it, but the ball was kicked. All right, and the Denver Nuggets are going to retain possession.
17 seconds on the shot clock. So Torrey Craig passed the ball in to the Joker. Joker over to Harris. I'm sorry, that's Murray. Steps back for the jumper, but he misses. And there's a foul called down low. I believe that's on Finney-Smith again. That's two fouls back-to-back on Finney-Smith.
Is that a second foul of the game, or?
No, that was the second foul of the third quarter. I'm not sure how many fouls he have on the game. Jokic with the nice high floater to tie the game at 65, and Luka Doncic will bring the ball down, has Torrey Craig on him again. Torrey Craig is giving Luka Doncic hell out here tonight. So Luka Doncic back on Craig, off-balance shot, but a nice off-balance shot by Luka Doncic, 67-65. 7 minutes and 36 seconds left in the third quarter.
All right, so Murray gives it to Gary Harris. Comes off a screen. Nice bounce pass. Nice bounce pass. That play was from the triangle right there. But Murray turns it over in the hands of Doncic. Doncic dribbles all the way to the rack, layup, and he scores plus the foul. And Dallas now leads 69-65 right now. You're right, D. Torrey Craig is giving Luka hell right now. He's making him work for all his shots because he's not playing. He's not shooting the ball well.
That's right. I mean, he's making it work for everything. And a couple of times, Luka Doncic couldn't even get away from him until he utilized the screen. He called the screen. Torrey Craig got around that screen, so he had to come back out behind the perimeter and set up another screen just to get away from him. So great defense by Torrey Craig.
All right, let's have my stream went out. Let me see if I can come back.
Oh, okay. So while you doing that, Jay over here, what's up with you, Jay? And then my man Joe in the building. Lonzo was cooking the Nuggets last year. Yeah, he was. Yeah, they are better. They are better this year. I agree with that, Joe. It would have been Alonzo was kind of disappointing, Joe. So, guys, Luka Doncic fouled by Torrey Craig 70-67. So, guys, 7 minutes, 2 seconds left in the third. The long right passed the ball into Finney Smith over the top to Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic 1-on-1 with Jeremy Grant. 7 on the shot clock. Luka comes back, step back jumper, and drains it. So nice crossover, step back jumper by Luka Doncic to drain the shot. Had Jeremy Grant looking a little lost there. So Malik Beasley comes in the game and misses the shot, and it looks like that's going to be off Luka Doncic. So it's 14 seconds back on the shot clock, and the Nuggets will retain possession.
So we are out of timeout, ladies and gentlemen. My stream did come back, so it's 72-67. And Luka's starting to pick it up a bit in this third quarter right now. So if you're Torrey Craig, you want to continue to keep Luka out of the game and make other people beat you because he is their best player. So he makes everything go for that team, and he is their engine.
That's a fact. Joe, it was, he was pretty much. Joe said his ball was hurt for 2 damn years. Yeah, that's a fact, man. I mean, he stays off the court, it seems, more than he's on the court. And he's a really good player, but, I got this thing, Joe, that I say availability plus durability equals eligibility. So you can't be eligible if you're not on that floor.
That is definitely right.
Boxing Monster in the building. What's up, Boxing Monster? Appreciate you coming through, my brother. Boxing Monster says can't. You just can't. Yeah, man. Got to be out there. That's why, and I will repeat this, at this point, this is why I do not have Kawhi Leonard as the best player in the game right now. He's not out there enough. And I'll debate people on that. I mean, people could say, well, if he was in the game, he would have this amount of points and that amount of assists, but he's not in the game. And he doesn't have those amount of points, and he doesn't have that amount of assists. So how am I going to play the if game? Like, hey, Karl Malone, what did he go, 11 seasons with 80 games or more? I don't want to hear these excuses. Michael Jordan played 87.9% of his career, 80 games or more. This is, the greatest player ever. So I don't want to hear these excuses. And even in this era, LeBron James, he has a high number. Now, he had a couple of seasons where he was out, but he has a high number of 78, 79, 80, 2-game seasons, bro. And he's durable. So, people cry about LeBron James and the things that they say about LeBron James and the hyping and the Taco Tuesday, but availability plus durability equals eligibility. And that's why LeBron James got all of those points, all of those assists, all of those rebounds, because he's in the game and he's performing night after night after night. So, hey, man, it is what it is. Of course, that's just my opinion on it, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, so the game is back. And
yeah, I do.
once again, we got.
Sorry, Louis. Monster said I don't have Luka. Yeah, I have him as one of the top 10 players in the league. I didn't say I didn't.
Luka Doncic being a top 10 player in the league?
One of the top 10s in the league right now. I would say so.
Yeah, you can say that. And as we come back, Jokic comes back down and knocks down another 3, 72-70. Nuggets are within 2. Go ahead, dude.
All right, guys. So Luka Doncic brings the ball across the court. Luka with the pass, but it's tapped by, look like Gary Harris. Jamal Murray brings the ball down. Malik Beasley drives the lane, goes right up over the top of Kleber, but he can't get it in. And Luka Doncic comes back down with the ball. Luka kicks the ball out to Hardaway Jr., the long right. And DeLon Wright puts his shoulder down and gets the offensive foul. You cannot shoulder a guy like that, DeLon Wright. A top 10 video. All right, Monster, I'm going to get at you, though. Monster over there bothering me. That's how he do. All right, so Jamal Murray brings the ball across the court. Jamal Murray goes inside, hands it off to the Joker. The Joker just missing. Jeremy Grant can't get the rebound. The ball ends up in Luka's hand. Luka passes it off to Kleber. Kleber back to Luka. Luka drives the lane and gets right around Jeremy Grant. Nice move by Luka Doncic. Great ball control. And Jamal Murray comes right back down the attack, kicks it out to Jeremy Grant for the three, and in and out. Denver having so much trouble trying to hit that three-point shot. So DeLon Wright with the ball, and they're giving it back to Luka Doncic. Over the top to Kleber, and Kleber fouled by Grant, so Kleber will go to the line for 2 points. 74-70, Dallas up by 4, and there's 5 minutes and 4 seconds left in the third quarter, guys.
All right, so Cleveland's going to be at the free throw line, man. First free throw is good. 75-70 Dallas. 5:09 remaining in the third quarter. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, smash the like button and subscribe as you guys comment in. 76-70, Cleveland hits the second free throw. So Jamal Murray's going to bring the ball up. He brings it up.
I don't know what Boxing Monster talking about. I ain't talking about that video I did, the top 10 players in the league. Well, Monster, I said it was the top 10 players of the league right now. Well, that was a whole lot of games ago. Things changed, buddy. So you got to let these players continue to play, man, and see if they're going to keep performing in the same manner. And if they do that, if they keep up consistency, then, you know, things will change. Tomoko in the building. What's up, Tomoko? Finney-Smith with the ball on the corner. Kicks it to Curry. Curry drives the lane, kicks it back out to DeLon Wright for the three, and Wright can't hit the three. Jamal Murray comes down with the ball, passes it over to Joker for a three, and Joker can't hit the three. Almost stolen right there by Joker. Luka Doncic comes across the court, has Joker on the defense. Luka Doncic goes inside and scores on the Joker and Jeremy Grant. Nice ball control again, and reverse scoop by Luka Doncic. So Jokic tries to drive the lane, loses the ball, and DeLon Wright. Oh, wow, DeLon Wright with the pass. And they called Jamal Murray on the foul. Finney-Smith slashed into the lane, but I don't think, no, that was a clean block, man. Oh, okay, well, I guess his arm got him across the wrist, so they called it a block. That was really close, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put Luka. Did you watch the whole video, Monster? I said Luka was an honorable mention. And I think I spoke on that, too. Like I said, Monster, you got to understand, ratings, rankings, and things change in sports. You should know that. Rankings don't stay the same in sports. As you improve and do better, rankings change, bro. I made that video weeks ago. Probably a month or two ago. So Joker playing rough ball down inside of there. He just threw a little elbow at Cleveland. Referees didn't catch that, but nice score inside by the Joker, 74-79. 3 minutes, 21 seconds left in the third. Luka Doncic step back three, and he can't drain it. So Nikola Jokic comes down with the rebound, gives it off to Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray dribbles around the Joker screen, Short floater inside, and Jamal Murray drains it. So it's back down to a 3-point game, 76-79. Dallas up by 3. DeLon Wright dribbles around Murray. And Keebler for the 3. He can't hit. Malik Beasley comes down with the rebound. So Malik Beasley will bring the ball across the court, passes it over to Joker on the wing. Jokic with Kleber on the defense. Takes it right to Kleber and gets fouled going up for the shot. So Nikola Jokic will go to the line for 2, and they will go to commercial for this game. So while we going to commercial, guys, you good over there, Louis? The Bulls.
Yeah, I was just talking to this one of these YouTube person, Philander Freeman. Shout out to him. He says he's a Mavs fan, wanted to know the score, so I was just texting him the score. At the time, I said 79-72. So he appreciated that, and he's just saying that he's a Mavs fan. So Jay just asked him if he was from the area, trying to see. Shout out to Tomoko, who says, I support both LBFWN and Speaking My Sports Talk because I think talking about sports is healthy, and my dad is a sports fan. Hey, we appreciate that as always, Tomoko. True supporter right there, Tomoko. Shout out to Tomoko, man. If you haven't, make sure y'all subscribe to Tomoko's channel if you haven't done that as well, man. Makes really nice content with his videos. Very into the anime and does a really good job of blending, blending the music with the video. So I appreciate that. And once again, shout out to Philander Freeman, who just subbed to the channel. Appreciate you for that, my brother. Appreciate that. Welcome to the LBFWN, man. More Mavs games in the future. AD, speaking of snacks, look who just stepped in the building.
That Chris Wedge. What's up there, Chris Wedge? And I just got Alistair 49 just stepped in over here. And here go Boxing Monster. Listen, Boxing Monster. You know how long? It's almost 3 weeks. You know how many games are played in between that time? And plus, if you remember too, Dame Lillard was on that list, and he just hasn't been performing. So when you have a guy that has been performing, you have another guy that has not been performing. Again, rankings change, Boxing Monster. Just like in boxing. Rankings change, bro. They don't stay the same, my brother. What's up with you, Chris? Good to see you tonight, brother.
Dang, I would have been eating my... You know what, D? I think it's time for me to have a snack. Not just you the only one, but I think it's time for me to have a snack. I got one right here.
Oh, you got your snacks close. Oh, yeah. Why you BSing, bro? I was just the beginning of it. I think that was the first snack.
I'm ready for a second.
I tell you, man, I'm like a hummingbird, a small guy where I eat like an elephant. I got to eat all day.
Oh, man. Shout out to Jay, who says, nice Philander. Not too many non-area fans are from the Mavs. Philander says, I know I'm like the only Mavs fan I know in Alabama. Damn, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That really is crazy, man. But shout out to you for showing loyalty to your Mavs, man. Appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, so we are back in the game, 79-76, in favor of the Dallas Mavericks, 3-point game. We got a good one, folks. Me and D just have a knack for picking these games. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. And Michael Porter Jr. steps back in the game. So before we went to commercial, guys, Joker got fouled, and Nikola Jokic at the line, and he misses the first free throw. Joker hasn't been good at the line this evening either. Seems kind of off. Like I said, bro, he seems like he might be battling something. He hits the second free throw. So it's 77-79, 2-point lead. Luka Doncic will bring the ball down for the Dallas Mavericks. Keebler with the ball at the top of the key, and then Luka Doncic just looked like he jammed his finger. Did you see the other night when Joel Embiid broke his finger, Louis? He just went to the locker room and taped it together. I mean, that thing was like an L. It was like this. I was like, whoa, what the hell, bro?
Damn, like the L in my name.
That thing was. I said, wow. But that's really tough. He just, I guess, had him snap it back in place. He splinted it to another finger, and he kept playing.
I mean, shout out to him for finishing the game, even with that.
Yeah.
Like we said, man, no excuses.
Yeah, man. But, wow, nice defense by Malik Beasley. That's another thing they're missing with Paul Millsap out is defense.
Mm-hmm.
So the Joker with Dwight Powell on him and almost lost the ball, but it went off of Dwight Powell. Luka was really tugging at that finger there. He's trying to flex it out. Hope that's not his shooting hand.
No, it was his left hand.
All right, so Joker for the 3 out the corner and drains it. Tie game, everybody. Let's go. 80-80. 1 minute, 55 seconds left in the third quarter.
So Curry shoots a 3-pointer, and it rattles in, ladies and gentlemen. So Dallas leads 83-80. We got ourselves a good one right now in this third quarter.
Yeah, I think Curry is starting to feel his way. He needs more time on the floor, to be perfectly honest. I think he'll be a pretty good player.
Mm-hmm.
So Malik Beasley with the ball, and as Jackson on the defense goes right down into the lane, kicks it to Joker out on the wing, and Joker hits another 3 back-to-back, so he'll respond and answer to that Mavericks 3 with a 3 of his own, 83-83. Luka Doncic passes the ball across the court. Curry with the ball inside. Back out to Justin Jackson. Justin Jackson with a 3. So let the 3-pointers fly right now, guys. 86-83. Back-to-back 3-pointers for the Dallas Mavericks. Malik Beasley with the pass to Joker inside. Almost lost the ball, but he was able to recover. Nice fast hands by Powell. Kicks it out to Beasley for the 3. And Beasley back with another 3. Okay, it's a shootout. 86-86. 40 seconds left on the game clock. Luka Doncic goes right down toward Michael Porter Jr., drives inside, misses the shot, but Justin Jackson comes down with the rebound. Back out to Luka. Luka tries the 3, but gets tied up. Great defense on Luka by Jeremy Grant to keep him from shooting that. And Jackson pulls up the 3 at the edge of the shot clock and drains it. 89-86. That is 3 3-pointers back to back for the Dallas Mavericks. So Luka will bring the ball up. Game clock turned off. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Denver. Malik Beasley with Dwight Powell steps back, shoots the jumper, misses, and Keebler comes up with the rebound. Seth Curry from half court and hits off the back of the backboard. 89-86, 3-point lead by the Dallas Mavericks, guys, the end of the third quarter. So what an exciting end to that third quarter, man. These guys are just going 3-point crazy. Boxing Monster says, he said, dang, Dennis Gentry is no longer the Nuggets coach. I've stayed away from the NBA too long. Yeah. It's been a while.
It's funny. Shout out to my man Chris Wedge. I love this comment right here. He goes, Brother Louis, I hope you've recovered from the hiding you took during the weekend. I don't know what you're talking about because the Philly game, I had problems with my audio on my computer. That's why I had to shut down the stream. But I wasn't hiding. Had it not been for that, I would have continued the game, even if we would have been losing. But he says, all your picks collapsed. Your Saints, Pats, Eagles, and Bills. Nah, man, I'm going to eat crow, bro. I went 0 for 4. I was mad because I picked them, but it is what it is, man.
The Saints lost too?
Who? The Saints? Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't even watch that game.
The Saints are playoff chokers, man. Ever since that Super Bowl, in these big playoff games, they've just been
they didn't choke last season. They got robbed blind. That was no choke. They got robbed blind. If it's just one play, I say, well, you can't put too much on one play, but it was 2 pass interference calls, no calls. And I mean, bro, they were clear pass interference. I'm like, bro, that just gives merit to some people that say that they push these games to go a certain way. I don't believe in it. I still don't believe that they're doing that, but I'm just saying when you miss two wide open pass interference calls like that, like, man, come on. Especially when it's a determination of a playoff game. That's pretty rough for teams to deal with when they go that far into the season, just to have the referees take it out of their hand like that.
I mean, here's how I look at this weekend. This weekend, the Saints, they just didn't play well. They had an opportunity to win despite all that. If it wasn't for Taysom Hill and Deontay Harris, the Saints would have lost badly because their offense looked really, really, really bad. Alvin Kamara couldn't do anything. Michael Thomas got his receptions, but he didn't score a touchdown. And Drew Brees just did not look like Drew Brees. I mean, in the fourth quarter, in one of those plays, he fumbled the ball before even the defensive player even tackled him. And I'm just like, oh, man. I was like, this is crazy. And they were still able to tie the game. But Minnesota was just the running game with Dalvin Cook and Adam Thielen really did them in, and Kyle Rudolph really did them in. Kirk Cousins was pretty good. Pretty good. The Bills pretty much choked that 16-0 lead against the Texans, and Deshaun Watson was great down the stretch. The Patriots, they just didn't look like the Patriots at all. They just didn't, man. I knew something was up with that team, and Jay was just pointed it out. And the Eagles, Carson Wentz gets injured. I wasn't going to say that I picked them to win, but at the same time, I said to myself that I'm not going to say that they're just going to win, like win-win, but they had a chance with him on the field. The minute he got injured, that all got taken away because now you're depending on a 40-year-old Josh McCown who's older, doesn't really have the legs, and they weren't even able to get into the end zone. They moved the ball, but they weren't even. But ladies and gentlemen, we're back.
We had the weakest division this season. I would say we had the weakest division. Oh, Keebler goes right to the lane and tries to dunk it. And I'm not sure if that's Michael Porter Jr. that got the foul on him. Or let's see here. Yeah, it was Michael Porter Jr. But wow, nice hard drive by Keebler. He just tried to go right inside with the dunk, guys. Not the layup, the dunk. And so Tomoko says, dang, your live reaction to these games are fun and enjoyable to watch. Very nice, guys. Thanks, Tomoko. And Keebler drains the free throws. So if they move this advertisement, it's 86-91. Dallas up by 5. There hasn't been a big lead in this game. I think the biggest lead was 10. It's been a pretty good game ever since. So Monte Morris misses the shot. But nice wrestle down rebound by Plumlee and another missed shot. No, and Seth Curry brings the ball down. Seth Curry with the ball at the top of the key, dribbles around the Keebler screen, kicks it to Hardaway Jr. Inside to Keebler with the lob. Nice, 93-86. So Keebler's coming in, putting up some points for Dallas. 11 minutes left in the game. Malik Beasley with the ball, gives it to Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. with Justin Jackson on him, passes the ball off to Plumlee. Plumlee will work Keebler down in the hole. Plumlee with the footwork to score on Keebler with the layup. Nice footwork by Plumlee, so that's 88-93, 5-point game. Justin Jackson with the ball, kicks it to Tim Hardaway Jr. over to Keebler. Keebler kicks it to Seth Curry. Seth Curry back to Keebler for the 3, and in and out. Keebler can't hit. And Monte Morris brings the ball down. And as I noticed, both teams have a lot of their second-team players in. But they're going back and forth. Pretty good game. And Monte Morris drains the 3 from the corner, so it's back down to a 2-point game, guys, 91-93. 10 minutes left on the shot clock, on the game clock. So Brunson with the ball, kicks it over to Justin Jackson. Jackson back to Brunson. Brunson drives down in the lane, stops, kicks it to Cleveland in the corner. Cleveland for the 3, can't hit it. Plumlee down with the rebound. Monte Morris will slow it down, bring the ball back to the top of the key. Monte Morris with Seth Curry on him, dribbles around the screen, stops, pops, misses the shot, but Plumlee with the putback. And it's a 93 game, guys, just that fast. 6-0 run by the Denver Nuggets to get themselves right back in this thing. We'll go to commercial. So, that was a great run right there by the Denver Nuggets. They defended well, and they capitalized off the turnovers, and they right back into this game. So, just as I was saying, the largest lead was at 10, but it doesn't seem like Denver is going to let the game go like that. They proved me right. They just tied the game, guys. So we got a good game going here, and once again, Louis is the oracle for picking the best games.
Yeah, so shout out to Chris Wedge. He says, our Giants a new coach. Nobody's ever heard of yet. Another season wandering in the wilderness, going nowhere for the Giants. I'm so fed up. That coaching hire was really surprising. I really didn't think that they were actually going to go that route. I thought they were going to go with Matt Rule, in my opinion. I'm surprised they went the route. So, but you know what? I'm going to give the coach a chance. So we're going to wait and see. I mean, if he looks anything like a bit of a failure, then I'm going to say, what the hell are the Giants doing? It's really bad. Jay says firing Jason Garrett was overdue. You got to understand something. It's Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones picks people who, again, are going to listen to him, basically who are going to manipulate.
Yeah.
He can manipulate, he says, because it's Jerry Jones' team and he's the owner. So that's the problem. I mean, it's a problem. Jerry's big ego. And besides, the thing is, I'm suspect on that Mike McCarthy on that hire because that Cowboys team has got the talent. They lack motivation. And I think a motivational coach would have been good for them. Mike McCarthy's not that type. So that's why I kind of question the hire. But, hey, maybe he can do a good job for them. So we'll see.
I'll tell you one damn thing. That Jason Lee, boy, whoo, that dude's a certified beast, man. He finds himself everywhere. Like, he's always that dude has a heat-sinking radar on that ball, man. That Jason Lee. I mean, great. He's one of the best linebackers in the league for sure. So, no doubt about that. Yeah. Jay, that's right, Jay. Jay came on my channel. You got Boxer Monster always fucking with me. Jay said, Boxer, you must have stayed away from sports too long because Dennis Gentry was a football player. Yeah, Boxer Monster, you heard Jay, my man, Jay. Boxer Monster is he's the D. Jefferson heckler of the Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. Every live. Nah,
hey,
man.
He doing a great job. He's doing a great job at heckling, man. Shout out to Boxing Monster.
He damn sure do. You better stop kicking people out of my lives, though. Monster, since we ain't on the boxing live, that's son of a bitch. No, I won't take his rent, really. So he keep breaking the rules. I'm gonna surprise you one day. You guys gonna pop up gray. What's going on, D?
Ladies and gentlemen, we come back and Tim Hardaway Jr. knocks down the three-pointer and Dallas retakes the lead 96-93. Man, we got a good one, folks.
Yes, sir. And both teams are picking up the three-point shot, and they're both shooting them pretty good. So Monte Morris with the ball dribbles around the Plumlee screen, floater inside, can't hit, and Seth Curry comes down with the rebound. So Seth Curry will bring the ball up top. Nice little behind the back spin move dribble by Steph Curry. So Hardaway passes the ball to Justin Jackson in the corner. Jackson with the spin move. And it looked like Beasley might have got his hand on that. Nice lob to Mason Plumlee by Beasley for the dunk. 95-96, 1-point game. So Brunson has the ball, kicks it over to Hardaway Jr. Hardaway stop, pops, air ball. Michael Porter Jr. will come down with the ball over to Plumlee. Plumlee directing traffic. Plumlee gives it to Monte Morris. Morris over to Beasley. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Morris with the ball at the top of the key. Back to Plumlee. Nice feed inside by Plumlee to Michael Porter Jr. for the score. And Denver comes back and takes the lead. 97-96, 1-point game. 7 minutes and 35 seconds left on the game clock, guys. So Brunson drives down in the lane, kicks it to Keeper. Plumlee closes on defense, but Brunson still gets the shot off, can't hit, rebounded, and Malik Beasley brings the ball down, spins inside, and offensive foul on Malik Beasley. Great defense by Brunson there to get in front of Malik Beasley. He kind of got confused of what he needed to do down there, and Brunson was able to pull that offensive foul. So great job.
That was a legit charge. That was no flopping right there.
No flopping. He almost elbowed him in the damn face.
So Luka Doncic has actually raised up his field goal percentage. He's now shooting over 50%. He has 27 points and 8 assists. I told you, Torrey Craig was playing a good job on him, but Luka got to the basket in the third quarter. So now he's back up to his efficiency.
I don't mean no harm, but he got to that when they pulled Torrey Craig off of him. He started scoring. So that just shows you his effectiveness. Seth Curry stops with the dribble, goes inside for the floater off the glass, and Seth Curry gets the score. Seth Curry needs to stop crying, get back down on the defensive end. Malik Beasley with the three-pointer. So the Nuggets are starting to feel it, guys. 100-98. Nuggets up by 2. Luka Doncic drives right down into the lane, loses the ball, but he gets it again, loses the ball again, gets it back, and kicks it out to the corner for the 3. No cigar. Monte Morris comes down with the ball. Monte Morris with the ball at the top of the key. Passes it off to Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley, step back jumper, right off the front of the rim. Into the hands of Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic drives the lane, kicks it to Curry in the corner. Curry for the 3 and bangs it. 101-100. So the Dallas Mavericks come back and take the lead. 6 minutes, 14 seconds on the clock. And it appears that the Denver Nuggets want to talk about it. Timeout. Going to a commercial break right quick. And let me see what you guys are talking about in the chat. And he says, I live in DFW. Where's that? I know all
Dallas Fort Worth, I think that's what that is.
Oh, okay. I know all about it. McCarthy is the wrong hire too. Yeah, he might be. You never know. Why are black coaches no longer being hired? I don't know, Chris Wedge, because this is America, and all of that nonsense still goes on in America, Chris Wedge. Believe it or not, in 2019, there's still a lot of racism in this country.
Mm-hmm. I think the only black coaches right now in the league, I believe it's Mike Tomlin. There's the coach for the Chargers. I forgot. I think it's Anthony something. I believe there's another one. So I think there's about 3 or 4 head coaches in the league, actual head coaches in the NFL.
Yeah.
Everybody else is, pretty much predominantly white. So
yeah, some assistants and specialists, offensive line coaches and shit and stuff like that. But
quarterbacks, coach, running backs, wide receivers.
Running back, right? But for the most part, the head coaches are Caucasian. It's just what it is. But I don't, to a certain extent, I'm not sure if that has too much to do with race this time. It's application. It's application based. You don't really see you're not seeing a lot of African American coaches going for those positions. It's just not what you get. Now, I don't know if in each entity, and that would have to go down to the collegiate level, that they're just not accepting them, but you just don't see them applying. There are more black coaches at the collegiate level. But people have to remember this. College coaches, a lot of college coaches get paid more than NFL coaches. I think I don't think Bill Belichick makes as much as Nick Saban does, if I'm not mistaken. I think he might be the highest paid football coach, or at least close to it. Nick Saban gets a ton of money out there in Alabama. Out here, Urban Meyer was getting freaking $9 million or something. Like a lot of these NFL coaches, they're not getting paid what those college coaches are getting paid. So if you have an African American coach at the collegiate level, it's going to take a real big paycheck to bring him up to the NFL level, And the thing is, a lot of the times these NFL teams want to get coaches for a bargain. They want these coaches to come up from college, but the coaches want the opportunity to coach in the professional league, at the professional level. So kind of tough thing there, Chris.
So ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and looks like we got an offensive foul. And Seth Curry, they're looking to review it to see in a replay if it was a 3 or a 2. It was a 2-pointer, so the game is tied at 100 instead of them being up by 1. His soul is on the line. So Luka Doncic with the basketball, screen set by Powell. He kicks it out to Finney-Smith, gets it to the line right, and once again blocked by Jeremy Grant. Kicks it to Murray, who kicks it out to Gary Harris. Shoots the 3-pointer, in and out. Rebound, Finney-Smith, who gives it to Doncic.
And Harris in and out with the 3-pointer again. Gary Harris's stroke is on, and I would say just keep shooting the ball, young fella, because a lot of his baskets are in and out. So Luka Doncic with the lob to Dwight Powell, intercepted by Monte Morris, great defense. And Murray fouled by Curry on the way across the court. So let's see. Raduni said, because this is not a black league. What league? Football? Oh, man, please. It's very diverse league, if anything. D. Jefferson, you're a buster for not having Luka as one of your top 10 players in the NBA. You just made that video 2 weeks. It was almost 3 weeks ago, Monster. But again, I said he was an honorable mention, and I have to see if he keep playing consistent. See, that's people like you that jump the gun with these young players. He's a sophomore in this league, Boxing Monster. You got to give him time. Some players start off well, and then they fizzle out. You can't be calling them the best over guys who put in work. And we know that, it could be because of injury or what's going on with their teams that you're not getting the performance that that they still have. So that's why, it's all opinionated anyway. But I would say at this point, Luka's proven to be one of the top 10 players in the league. You just can't throw him in there because he's just a sophomore. It's just his second year. So Powell hits the second one of 2 free throws. So it's 101 to 100. Dallas up by 1 point, 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the game. Gary Harris comes around the screen and he can't hit, but Joker's fouled on the putback by DeLon Wright. So I believe Joker will go to the line for 2 now. And he can take the lead here.
All right, he's got 28.6 rebounds and 7 assists. Nikola Jokic play well. First free throw is good. Hey, this man came off a 47-point night just the other night, the Jokic, which was a career high for him.
Yeah, he sure did.
There goes Draymond Green, averaging a walking triple-single. The man who could average 20 and 10 in his sleep. 9.6 rebounds and 3.5 assists. Wow. Oh, man, gotta love that Draymond.
Yeah, that Draymond. Raps win, and Pascal an All-Star, and Doncic has most All-Star votes. Raps win what? Not the championship, man. You better stop that, Alistair. You going back to that delusional stage again. Pascal, most improved player again. I don't know, man. Be fighting Luka Doncic for that too. What's his name? No, probably Luka and Pascal be at the top. Oh, Luka Doncic. That ball was way off. He kind of went right over the rim on the inside. Still 101, 101. Murray with the jumper from the free throw line off one leg and he can't hit. So DeLon Wright will bring the ball up. Looks like Luka's wanting that ball. Like, give me that ball. So Luka Doncic with Gary Harris on him. Nice defense by Gary Harris. Great defense by Harris. Luka waiting. And then the steal by Jeremy Grant and the foul by Dwight Powell. So look, what a turnaround. Luka Doncic is limping. I don't think that was a foul on Harris because Luka Doncic hit his own player. He hit Dwight Powell. That's not Harris that did that. So great no call by the referees there.
So Jokic with the basketball being guarded by Powell. Here he comes in the post. Powell getting a little more physical with Jokic. Jokic airballs and Luka gets the rebound. I believe that's his 10th rebound, and I believe Luka is an assist away from another triple-double, which would be, I believe, his 10th of the season. Hardaway shoots a three-pointer, misses. Rebound Powell.
That'll be his 12th.
Hardaway shoots the three-pointer, misses. And we got a foul on. Oh no, we got an offensive foul on Powell. And Powell turned up like a Super Saiyan about to go after the referee. Like, that foul cannot be on me, and he's cursing the ref right now.
Yeah, he calmed down. I think they turned it back around against the Nuggets. Wow. That would have been kind of wild, man. You don't usually see somebody get kicked back on the floor like that. And then, yeah, we got you, Tomoko. We'll watch it. Oh, you talking about? Oh, I seen that video. Gentle Giants. Yeah, I seen that one.
Okay, I got to see that one.
Yeah, that's about. It's kind of music with Dr. King and Teddy Roosevelt. This little setup that was pretty good. Chris Tassan said, when Luka's named MVP discussion, it's a waste of time to stress out the top 10 player. Yeah, there you go, Chris. You hear that, boxing monster? Now hush it up.
Shout out to Raduni. He says, if you're not the person who created the sports, even in any business, you should never expect to be in a hot spot on that business or sports. And to be honest, you would have to transcend yourself so greatly that people will consider you to put you at the top. But like Raduni says, if you ain't created, there's no way they're going to put you at the top like that. So he makes a great point.
Yeah, great point, man. Boxing Monster says the fix is in for the Nuggets.
And a tie game?
Yeah, Boxing Monster crazy, man. All right, so Luka Doncic passed the ball over to Finney Smith, and Finney Smith drains the three. So the Dallas doesn't make it seem like it's a fix in Boxing Monster. 104-101, Dallas Mavericks up. And Murray comes down with the ball. Murray at the top of the key, passes it to Luka. Luka inside. Luka can't get the layup right off the back of the rim. So Dallas with a chance to extend this 3-point lead. Luka Doncic double team, got the ball over to Finney Smith. Tim Hardaway for the short jumper and drains it. 106-101, 5-point lead by the Dallas Mavericks. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the game, guys. So Jamal Murray with the ball at the top. Jamal stalled like he was going to take a three. Hesitated, changed his mind. Murray with the ball back to the Joker. 6 seconds to score. Joker turns around and easily over the top of Luka Doncic. Too small, young man. 103-106. Minute 50 seconds left on the game clock. So Doncic with the ball gets it over to Finney Smith, and I think he stepped out of bounds on the pass. So turnover by Dallas. That was a big turnover. Denver Nuggets could potentially tie the game here.
Wow, it's getting really physical in there.
So it looked like Jamal Murray was a little hurt, but he got his ass out the way because there was bodies flying around. I think that was kind of smart of Jamal Murray to not lay there and squabble in pain. You know, all of those big guys jumping around. He got out of the way quick.
And Dwight Powell got hit in the face with the basketball as he deflected it off the backboard. That's why I was kind of laughing. He tried to play it off like nobody saw it.
So Grant hits the first free throw, 2-point game, 104-106. A minute 27 seconds left in the game.
Jeremy Grant's got 14 points, 7-7 at the line today. Jokic is going to sit out.
Mastermind contest is on hold, Boxing Monster. 23 double-doubles for Luka. Yep. Since he's been in the league, he's got 23. Yep. So Doncic with the ball on the wing, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Doncic step back three, and he can't hit it. And the ball goes off the head of DeLon Wright. That was pretty funny. Mason Plumlee got the rebound. And he lost the ball, but it bounced out of bounds off the head of DeLon Wright. So still the Nuggets ball. 1 minute, 7 seconds in the game. Grant gives the ball in to Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray with DeLon Wright on the defense. Passes it off to Joker. Joker with the feed and blocked from behind by Finney Smith. Nice defense by Finney Smith. 106-105. Still 3 shots left. 44 seconds on the shot clock. Doncic drives down in the lane, spins, and he gets a foul on that?
Yeah, he got a foul.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. Listen, the referees just bailed Luka Doncic out on that play. They get ready to show it in slow motion. Now, let me see. No foul. How do they call a foul on Gary Harris there, man? Come on. They just bailed him out.
They're the referees. Simple as that.
Yeah, that was a nasty call there. Nasty call. But luckily for the Nuggets, it's only a 1-point game, so it's still anybody games, guys. My man Charles D in the building. What's good, Charles D? So Torrey Craig will check back in the game for Jamal Murray, and that has to do with the defense here. He's been giving Luka Doncic hell today. So Powell gives the ball over to Luka Doncic. We know Luka's going to try a 3 here or potentially attempt a 3. So Luka drives the lane, and he gets blocked. But Powell got the rebound, and he misses, and it's out on the Dallas Mavericks. Luka's crying about the ball, and he's telling them to look at it again. Now, I don't think either team have used their challenge. They have challenges in the NBA this year, guys. So this play will definitely be reviewed.
I think they're also going to check if there possibly could have been a shot clock violation too.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see. So
well, it's a lot to look at, guys. They get ready to find out who hit the ball out of bounds, if it was a shot clock violation.
Oh, wow. That actually should have been a shot clock violation.
Yes.
I think that layup hit the rim. No, that should have been a shot clock violation on
Dallas. Yeah, because Luka's shot was blocked. Yeah, the shot was blocked up. It went off the backboard. But as soon as the ball hit the backboard, they reset the shot clock. So the pass, they shouldn't even have had enough time to get the pass out. Because by the time he shot the ball, it was at 23 on the reset. What you say?
No. The shot clock actually reset when Finney Smith took the 3-point. No, when Devon Wright took the 3-pointer. When he took the 3 and then went in and out was when the shot clock reset. The shot clock didn't reset when Powell got that rebound.
No, it reset twice. They'll show it again. When Luka went up for the layup and they blocked the ball and hit the backboard, they popped the clock back to 14 seconds, which it shouldn't have been no time. And then when he passed the ball out, they popped the shot clock up to 24 seconds. But they had popped the shot clock up like it was a foul or the ball went out of or something like that. They put 14 seconds back on the shot clock. But that was right after Luka got blocked on that shot. It was 1.7 seconds left. They blocked the shot. And as soon as the ball hit off the backboard, they put 14 seconds on the shot clock. So that allowed them to get the pass out to the corner for DeLon Wright to shoot the ball, but the time should have been out already. It should have been a shot clock violation before he ever got the ball. When the ball got in his hands, they reset the shot clock again to freaking 24 seconds. So that shot clock, whoever running that shot clock tore it up, bro.
Okay, they're going to show it again. Here we go. Luka gets blocked. Oh, I see what you mean.
You see what I'm saying?
They reset the clock to 14.
To 14.
When got the ball into 24 when
they hit the rim. When he took the shot, it hit the rim. They reset it again to 24. But the problem was they reset it when Luka got blocked on the layup. It never hit the rim, so it shouldn't have been 14 more seconds on the clock. It should have been a shot clock violation.
I think they changed the call.
Yeah, they did. They turned it over. So Denver with the ball, this is their chance to take the lead. And Joker with the ball kicks it out to Murray. Almost lost the ball. 15 seconds left. Joker with the ball again. So Joker's going to take care of it himself. And nice drive inside by Joker. And he scores 106 to 107. Denver Nuggets take the lead. Still 6.3 seconds left on the clock, guys. But Joker just takes it real hard. Finney Smith is too small for Nikola Jokic. So they should have went ahead and given some help down there.
Fortunately for the Nuggets, they got that mismatch that they wanted, so they put a small guy. You know, Jokic did a grown man move, took him inside and just attacked the paint. Didn't settle for no jump shots or nothing. Took him right to the basket. You got the size advantage. Take him to the cup.
Well, with Boban and Kristaps being out, you know, Joker's going to have the size advantage on all of their guys. You know, had Boban or Kristaps been not on, you know, IR, then maybe a different story, because Kristaps definitely long enough to defend your Joker down there. And Boban is long enough to defend anybody down there.
Oh, yeah. Jokic has got 33 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. Pretty nice game. Here we go. Dallas with the ball. They can't find anybody. Give it to Doncic.
Thank you, Charles D. That's always Boxing Monster talking crazy, man.
Oh, the Mavericks. Oh. Are you kidding me?
So the Mavericks, on a turnover, loses the game, guys. The Mavericks lose the game on a turnover. Wow. 107 to 106. They could not get the shot off. Luka Doncic, you know, they've been all over Luka Doncic. You got to give it up to the Denver Nuggets for. And who was that threw that ball away? Was that DeLon Wright or was that Finney Smith? Finney Smith threw it away. Yeah, that was a bad pass. He tried to get it to Tim Hardaway Jr. That was an awesome game. That was a great game. Monster says sorry ass ending. Monster, look, he over here except for the love of sports. Let's double talk.
Damn, man. Huge win for the Dallas Mavericks.
It's the Monster, man. Crazy.
I mean, huge win for the Nuggets. That's the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, you know, I've been doing that for like the past 5 games for the Magic and the Mavericks. I even put up one thumbnail. Look, on the title, I don't remember what team it was, but I had whatever, say the Clippers playing the Magic. But on the thumbnail, I had the Clippers versus the Mavericks. I got to go ahead and change the whole thumbnail.
But good job by Jokic, man. That game where he, again, took it right into the paint, wasn't scared of the moment, and that's what he needs to do, man. Like I said, you're just playing on his game. Until you guys get an identity right now, you need to be that guy. And I got to tell you, in a hostile environment like Dallas, for him to do that on the road for the Nuggets, this to me is one of the more impressive wins of the season for me. To beat a playoff team of the caliber of Dallas. And it just shows you that the Nuggets are really playing better, though. They really are playing better.
Yeah. Boxing Monster says they should have put J.J. Barrera in there. You know, J.J. Barrera has come up with a lot of clutch shots, and I don't think that's such a bad idea, you know. But, hey, man, like I said, I'm not a coach or a ref, so I don't take too much away from them. Louis, I'm going to go on mute right quick. I'm going to go ahead and end my stream. But you keep going. Keep going.
All right, no problem.
All right,
ladies
guys.
and gentlemen, so that was the end of the basketball game. Shout out to both teams. Both teams played extremely hard. Both teams combined for 213 points. Shout out to Nikola Jokic, who was the man for the Nuggets with 33 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. And the Denver Nuggets still went on the road, man. 107-106. The Mavs on the last possession end the game on a turnover. So it just shows you lack of poise right there down the stretch. Finney Smith with a poor pass. And that's the way the game ends. What I loved is that the game came down once again. It came down to the last possession, and the game came to the last shot. And the Mavs couldn't get a shot off. So very good Nuggets defense. So you have to give them a lot of credit. And so, you know, they win. And so both teams played great, man. And I thought this was a really good one. Shout out to Anthony Young, says it was a good win. Chris Desant is predicting things here in the chat. He says the Nuggets were going to win this game. I told you. I'm like, hey, man, prediction king, man. predicted a win, so there you go. Chris Desant is he's the psychic reader, fortune teller of the chat on the LBFWN. So when he predicts something, we already know it's going to be facts. Predicted the Nuggets, and he got it. Shout out to Chris.
Yeah. And so everybody on my side, appreciate you guys coming out. Me and Louis definitely appreciate you guys, always having fun in here. We get to interact with us. But I'm going to go ahead and shut this stream down. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. And catch us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Basketball Live with Louis and D. And if you haven't been over there to my man at the LBFWN, get over there and subscribe, because if you don't see me over here with this basketball thing, you're going to see me over there with that basketball thing. And y'all know how I always end this. For the love of sports, let's talk about it.
Shit happens. Niggas want me to talk about it. They love gossip. Want me to talk about it. It's all over the gram, so I'ma talk about it. You heard what happened? Niggas want me to talk